Hello beauties, welcome back to the vlog. This week we are talking more about customer service. As you know, it's been on my mind as I think it's something that can really define a company. Today what we're going to talk about is courtesy. Now you may think that this is common sense in business, especially around customer service, but what I've found, and what my grandma used to say, is that common sense is not that common. So at Lunar Logic, what courtesy means is that we consider being polite, respectful, being considerate of each other and our clients. It's really important. But what does that mean? How does that translate into real action? How does that help us be better in our business and better with our clients? Well, I'll give you an idea. I'm going to tell you a story that's not us, but it came from training that I did many years ago. It was someone who was in a training with us had been in a very large box store. I won't tell you who it is, but they were in a very large box store. There was a huge line standing behind them. They were at the front of the line, and they realized as everything has been rung up, they're checking out, it's completed and done, they have no form of payment with them. Not one. Not a check, not a debit card, no cash, nothing. And somehow they had just grabbed their keys and run in the store. It was out in the car. They had forgotten it. I don't remember exactly what happened. But huge line of people behind them, huge line of people. And, some of these stores, it's huge queues of people and you wait in line and so on. And I've been the person standing behind the person where, they buy the one thing that doesn't have a tag on it. You have to wait, but that's just how it goes. Well, the checker of that store looked at the rest of the line and shouted out to them, "Oh, look who didn't bring their credit card or their checkbook or anything else," in front of the customer who's already mortified because they have to make the purchase, who's already so anxious because they know it's a busy time, they know it's a busy store. And in front of them, they turned red, all the purchasers are there, they're all ready to go in the cart. What do you think that customer did? What do you think their experience is? Why do you think I remember that story now, almost 15 years later? Because that could have been handled very differently. The courteous way to handle that would be to say, you know what, we'll just suspend this, go get your form of payment, we'll wait, and when you bring it back, we'll cut you right in front of the line and get it handled. Now, what impact would that have had if they had acted differently? As an employer, I think about, was that employee empowered to act? Is that a reflection of the management style of that company, or is that a single person? And how did one person impact that whole brand that I'm now telling you, who's going to watch this and share the story, right? That this was shared in a big training. And would it have been different if management there or other people in charge had said, you know what, if this happens in your line while people are queued up, no matter how busy it is, here's a couple ways that you can solve that problem. We want you to feel comfortable solving in that way. That's about courtesy. Courtesy for your customers, because that matters. Treating people the way you want to be treated is what we remember. I'll see you tomorrow.